let's get things kicked off with a bang. Here, welcome back to Let's Play Penny Arcades on Rainslick 3. And we got some weeds to deal with there. These weeds ain't gonna be any problem for me though, as far as I'm aware. But let's see. Let's just get the old cadre out and running. So as long as we keep everyone hitting their strongest, hitting with the best thing, with what their best moves, I think this should be overall an easy fight here. You might want to defend another turn though, and just a little spray, a skydive here and there, and I don't have any blizzard type attacks. Oh well. Whew, talk about your overkill. And yeah, might as well just see if I can't get... Oh. Or I could have just done a regular attack. That would have worked fine. But I think just a round of physical attacks should be enough to kind of finish this guy off. There we go. Sometimes you just need a little less gun, as was the case there. So, this is an interesting little side area right here. Wonder what's here. We got a chest with the Soul's Soul. Okay then. Well, that was well, you gotta give them credit for at least putting effort into the overworld to have all these little nodes, these little areas that happen to, have some things going here. So now that we finally made it to this tower, and there's also a town in front, so... I don't know, what kind of cheeses would be available in the Hunger Hell? You seriously think you're gonna be able to get some cheese around here? Hell, if you get a sorbet, I will consider you lucky. Really, I just want to try to find the town first before we do any kind of investigations here. I mean, normally a good idea to talk to everyone in town, probably not a bad thing, but damn it, I want to see if I can't find a shop that way I can start making sure that vendor happens to actually have some oomph in his step. Here we go, here's a shop. Okay, I believe you're the one that happens... No, you're the one that deals with... That's what we're looking for here. Alright now, get an effect up for the potions. Wow, that gets expensive fast. Effect up for Molotov. How much cash do I have? Let's do that again for the Molotov, sure. And wow, I can't buy... Guess we buy another... Well, let's see what else is available in the equipment section before I start getting any particular craziness here. So the bearded axe, the hot rod, the armor, and the shoes from the ooze. I don't know actually, hold on. Yeah, no one's gonna use that sword, I don't think, so might as well just sell it. And, well, there's some decent weapons that we could pick up here. Kind of feel sad that I just bought a mail-order axe for Leviathan, and I'm already seeing Francesca here. There's no way, though, I'm going to be buying a jerk ward. Or any kind of armor upgrades. The robe he has now is just too good. 25% bonus to all... like I said, 25% bonus to all items? Yes, please. And yeah, really nothing huge in equipment. I mean, I guess I could probably buy a new sword for Beaks here, or axe. Probably axe, honestly. Considering all things considered, you know, he's not really using the magic that much. Although the speed drop would be a little painful. You know what? I think it'd probably be more worth it to... Yeah, you know, we don't need to buy him a new sword. I think we're good. And, although maybe some kind of extra equipment here would not be a bad thing. Nah, I don't see anything that's particularly useful here. Well, for a while, anyway. Although the speed up would be nice. Yeah, let's buy a couple mochas. I think we have some guys here that could use a little extra speed, and yeah, I guess we could buy Molotov use up and Interrupter effect up. That feels like a nice bit of a nice boost there. So let's get a mocha on you, and I think we're good here. So we're good for equipment. Now let's ask around town, see if anyone happens to know anything. Really? Under an hour? You don't say. Is that actually how long the dungeon is, and as far as the developers go? Okay, sure, we'll go check out the pillar. I want to actually see if... I can't imagine them not hiding stuff in town here. Oh. So, the tourism board... So, wouldn't that make all these people slaves to the town tourism board? I mean, they have to say over and over, yeah, that's the greatest thing ever! I mean, now that I actually talked to that guy second, I feel a little cheap in talking to all these people saying, go to the pillar! Sure. I imagine maybe Hestia ended up being enslaved in the pillar? Probably the right. That seems about par. But really, right now, I could talk to everyone, and I probably will, but I just want to see if there's any hidden treasure! Like some jerky! Increase attunement to dark energy. So, let me see here. You're the only one with any dark spells, so... Yeah, well, let's give you some jerky. Slows them down a bit, whatever. Have all these spare mochas sitting about. Okay, we get it. That's where we need to go. I guess they wanted to do that. Just, you're different. You are very annoying, Lorimer. But you at least have a unique sprite, so you must be someone. So you're familiar with the bras. That's very helpful. Very. Well, at least we know. God's middle finger, you actually call it. Yeah, that's a very nice way for the tourism board to advertise it. And nothing else in here. I guess we could talk to one last person before we start climbing up the pillar. Alright, so now that we've talked to everyone, clearly they want us to head up the pillar, and thankfully we've actually gotten some sizable boosts to our items here. Now, potions heal for 200, and Molotovs deal 500 damage. Vendor's gonna be having a good old time with that. So, with those boosts of Vendorr there, let's start climbing the pillar. Doctor Who, though. Well, we got some lemmings to deal with. This should be an overall easy enough fight. 2 weaknesses. Goes through all 9 lives in a day. Ha! Talk to me when they actually walk off cliffs. But anyway, I think it should be a relatively simple bout here. I'm just gonna go ahead and defend for most of these guys, and just so that way I can get off one. Bleh. Just get off a nice little series of barrages ready. And then just attack a soda spray on one of these guys, skydive the other. That deals some ridiculous damage. And then guess we icicle the one that just got hit. Icicle not doing as much damage as I'd like, but, you know, it's sufficient. It's at least sufficient. I should probably be using Tickle more now that I have that jerky. And, woo! Wow, that's actually a little crazy. But I think we can just finish this guys off with Tickle and physical attacks for the most part. I'm gonna need to start tickling people more. Also, Dark Burst from Leviathan, even though his magic is very not useful at all. Wait, what was that from Dr. Blood getting Energite? Huh, so they made Energite a skill now. Alright. That actually seems like a very nice way to build up MP, and backswing after killing an enemy with a regular attack. Not bad. Although that sounds like I don't know, it'd only come up in the case of overkill. Meh. Of course, now that we have that going here, well, let's just go grab some treasure. A little bit extra money is never a bad thing, especially considering we just blew all ours at the shop. And was there anything else around here? Oh, just another path we take to the left here. Multiple paths. Leave it to me to always want to take every path here. So, more slime molds shouldn't be that bad here. Start with the old power-up dive bomb. You start tickling guys here, because that's probably going to do more damage than anything else you have on your artillery. And you just use some Energite. It looks like Energite, though, has been demoted to a skill instead of being an item, which is kind of sad, but I guess that's perfectly fine. I had a bad case of too good to use syndrome with Energite in the last game anyway. And we'll go ahead and start using more tickles. That was not the guy I was throwing that at. Oh well. So. Hello, new Molotovs. How do I like you? nothing here, and we'll finish off this one last guy at the front here, and then we'll call this one a day here. Team members, no weaknesses, and very low HP, so this should be an easy fight. This should be a really easy fight. So let's just go ahead, tickle them. You defend, and you get some Energite going here. One Soda Spray, one... damn, don't have enough to Dive Bomb. And just keep... Not bad if I do say so myself. Anything useful over there? Not really, but it could at least lead us to some treasure later on. So, we'll finish exploring this tower next time. Or at least we'll try to. This is probably going to be a big dungeon, folks. Until next time, everyone, I'm Dave. Take care.